has his name titled. It's $5,000 to win for the modifieds. It's $2,000 for the sport mods, pal.
Wow.
That's big money. And I'll tell you right now, it's going to bring guys out. It's going to bring the talent.
And I really hope it does. I mean, I really hope that you have, more than enough drivers out there where it's going to be like ours was just for this race, where 6 guys that don't make the 8 feature are past track champions, past race winners, and guys who finish top 10 on a religious basis, and they don't make the A main.
Well, I'm telling you right now, that's going to be the case at this show, because we are expecting, between the 2 divisions, close to 100 modifieds. Last year, I think it was 93. I think this year,
that's crazy.
With that big money, I think we're going to see more than that. And I think we're going to see some of California's. I'll tell you right now, Bobby Hogue's coming. I'm hoping to get, I know that Sanders, I've worked on Rob Sanders. It's a long way for those guys from Bakersfield. I know that
it's 11 hours.
Yeah, Sawyer was there last year. I don't think he's coming this year.
With the incident that happened, I'd put it as a pretty strong no.
I'm gonna guess you're probably right on that, and that's a shame, because we're friends with Robbie at Moxie Media Promotions. We love talking with Robbie at the track. I love his driving style. He's one of the more entertaining drivers you can watch in that division anywhere. I think it'd be great to have him. I hope he changes his mind and shows up, but I think that's going to be against the odds. We've got.
I don't think it's a change of his mind. I think it's with what happened at the race with him. I just don't think they have enough time to fix the car and to fix himself.
Right.
That was a hard one.
Oh, absolutely. Well, the car, I guess, from what I'm understanding, what I've read, is pretty close to being done already. But that being said, I still don't think we're going to see the 198. I do hope to see the 13 of Flippo. I do hope to see some other California talent show up. And I know that we'll see them. I just don't know who's coming from California. So the mission I want to give to you, Mike, during this week and the next couple of days, I know it's Wednesday and we race on Saturday, if you can go on Moxie Media Promotions and post drivers that are confirming that they'll be at the R. Charles Snyder for the $5,000 to win, I would much appreciate that. I'll do the same during the week. It's going to be an interesting deal to see who shows up and who walks out of that track with that big paycheck.
I'll do my best to see if I can get to confirm. A lot of the guys, I don't know if they're confirmed just yet because they kind of don't want to maybe not expose their hand a little too early.
Well, and that's always an option. I mean, that's always definitely a decision-making deal that you don't want people to know you're coming, because you don't want these drivers. So much of this game is mental, and I had that conversation with a particular driver last Saturday at Southern Oregon Speedway, and when we made a confirmation about something, and they were like, we were hoping that wasn't going to get released. And I said, well, it did.
Yeah. Well, that's the same thing. There's some people that, you know what, I'm going to keep everything real close to the chest, and if I'm there, you'll see me there. If I'm not going to tell you. Then there's other guys like Bobby Hogue. When he's ready to go, he'll tell you where he's going. And he sets everybody on notice. I'm going to be there.
Yeah, that's.
And same with Joey Tanner, same way. If the guy's going to go race somewhere, he'll let you know on his social media, and he's setting everybody else who's planning on going there on notice. I'm showing up, so you better hope that you're going to be. You bring your A game, because if not, you're racing for second place.
Absolutely, and I think there's going to be a lot of guys here this weekend racing for second place, as you say, because the talent at Southern Oregon Speedway this weekend is going to be so good. It's anybody's deal. It's anybody's deal at this point who wins this, and there's going to be so many good cars.
There's going to be guys out there that if they make the A-main, is like winning the race.
This field of cars we're going to get, you're right. You're right. It's going to be like making the feature at the Bud Nationals.
And I hope, like I said, I hope these guys this is a prelude to the Nationals that they come down and make that trek, because it's going to be a fun race. It's going to be a blast. And I wasn't going to announce it, but I'm going to do it now. Thursday night, before the Budweiser Nationals, the Moxie Media crew is going to have our Moxie 500.
You got Gary's attention.
Everybody who's coming down, you're going to hate it, Corey, because I'm not setting this up if I'm not cheating a little bit, okay? Just letting you know.
I don't expect anything less from you, Mike.
We're going to Bakersfield RC track. We're going to race /spec modified RC cars.
Yes.
I'll tell you right now, I'm going to get my ass handed to me. I suck with these RC cars.
So I think us guys who race RC cars and fly drones might have a leg up on you on this one.
There's no doubt. I won't be surprised if I finish last, upside down with my car on fire.
I'm doing my best to also get. There's a couple local radio stations that might bring some of their personalities out, in the TV station to bring one of their personalities out to come race this event too with us, to have a good time, talk about the Budweiser Nationals, and have a little friendly competition.
It might not be so friendly.
I think we need to get some RC cars to start practicing here.
Don't worry, I got that covered at home.
Yeah, see, he's already got some at home. These guys are experienced. We're in trouble.
I'm going to be upside down right there with you, I think.
We're going to be in trouble. Man.
I just got finished racing last week, and I didn't do so well, so I got to redeem myself somehow.
Well, against a bunch of rookies, I don't know if that's a good thing or what, but we'll get you up here on the kart track, and we'll handle business, too. How's that?
There we go.
Hey, if I get up there on the kart track, I'll be auditioning for the Oregon State place kicker, because I'm punting somebody.
I love it. I love it. Fantastic. Mike, I'm going to start shutting things down here in the studio, man. I appreciate you calling in. It's always good to have you on the show and talk Bakersfield and the Moshier and share some memories and, talking about the big race at Southern Oregon Speedway. It's been a great show. It's been a lot of fun. We're going to do this again.
I appreciate you guys letting me come back on here. For a second, I thought you 86 me for something, so I was worried, because I didn't get any phone calls or text messages saying, hey, call in, so I was worried. You had me all nervous. So
listen, this guy.
He is so full of crap. His eyes are brown.
They're hazel.
Hazel.
Right.
Where do you got those hip waders at?
Yeah, they're. He's wearing them now.
I do want to thank some of my sponsors out here.
Absolutely.
Without them, I couldn't do what I do. I'd like to thank the Sunshine Poker League, Donnie Sunshine and the Sunshine Poker League. It's the only absolute free social poker league on the Central Coast and Central Valley. You come out, you sign up, you play. You're 3 steps away from winning a seat in Las Vegas to play for $200,000. I got to do that in June, and with 1,500 players that entered, I finished 7th overall.
Pretty darn good.
It was awesome, so I thank Donnie for giving me that chance. I also want to thank Linson Signs for helping me out with my decals and everything. I want to thank Rainman's Hobbies and RC Car Track in Bakersfield, because without them, I couldn't get my butt kicked on a regular basis and stay humble. Another Bakersfield RC, I want to thank them, Jimmy Johnson and those guys, for bringing out racing and keeping the RC program alive out there. I want to thank Bakersfield Speedway, everybody who helps out there. Moxie Media, all you guys up there for keeping me going. And I cannot, and Precious Perfections with Paparazzi, $5 jewelry, $5 makes you feel like $1 million. Take a look at them on Facebook. Precious Perfections with Paparazzi, bringing out a new men's line this fall season.
And I'm sure he'll be wearing some of that at the Budweiser Nationals. We want to give a shout-out to one of our newest sponsor here at Moxie Media Promotions, Checkered Flag Asphalt and Paving. Huge contributor to the show now, and they've actually sponsoring the chat line that everybody was coming in on tonight and had a lot of fun with, a good discussion. Mike, again, we love you, man. We're looking forward to seeing you in October, and we'll see you back here next Wednesday night talking Bakersfield Speedway. We're going to talk results of the the R. Charles Snyder tribute, the big money race for the modifieds. Man, I'm looking forward to it. I feel like we're just getting into high gear and the season's winding down. It's a bummer.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
We're off the next 2 weeks. We don't start back up until the 13th of September. We have 2 weeks off at Bakersfield Speedway. This weekend is the Simpkins Memorial in Santa Maria. When we start back up on the 13th, we're going to be celebrating my 40th birthday at the Speedway that night.
Oh, Lord.
Because I share my birthday with the greatest man on the microphone that was on the microphone ever at Bakersfield, Mike Moshier.
Unbelievable.
September 10th.
September 10th?
So we get to go out there and have a birthday party September 13th out there.
Really?
Yes, sir.
We might be looking at our schedule. Hang on. All right, Mike, we want to say thanks for joining us again tonight. All you fans out there listening, we do appreciate you. You guys have a great night. We'll see you right back here next Wednesday night on West Coast Wide Open, 6 o'clock Wednesday night. We'll talk more dirt track racing. Until then, we'll see you at the races. Northwest Dirt News is a production of Moxie Media Promotions. You can contact us anytime at nwdirtnews@yahoo.com.
You guys all clear now? Hey. I'm still here.